Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Jimmy Foosball here, bringing you the HFL 2025 Week 14 recap. Week 14, of course, is the last week of the regular season. So let's find out who made the playoffs and who sucked shit and didn't make it. The first matchup to discuss in Week 14 is between Hairline Avengers and Intimidation Omega. Intimidation wins the matchup 164 to 114. Unfortunately, though, this matchup does not matter. Both teams already eliminated prior to this week. Zero playoff implications in this matchup. Who gives a shit? Both of these teams finish with 5-9 records for the HFL season, regular season, of course. The second matchup to discuss in Week 14 is between Bamford Legend and Advanced Quantum Physics. Bamford Legend gets the W 131 to 95. Bamford Legend pushing for a first round bye week with this win. Top performers for him are Michael Wilson, Lamar Jackson, and Jason Myers. Bamford Legend finishing with an 8-6 record on the season. Unfortunately, Quantum Physics finishing with a 5-9 record. No playoffs for Mr. Lombardi. The third matchup in Week 14 is Just My versus Jeff. The winner of this matchup has a chance of making it into the playoffs, and that winner is Just My, putting up 141 points to Jeff's 96 points. Top performers for Just My are Stafford, Dicker, and Seattle defense. Dicker and Seattle defense, definitely two names Zach does not like to hear. Top performers for Jeff are JSN, Bucky Irving, and Riley Patterson. Just My finishing with a 7-7 record. Jeff finishes the regular season with a 6-8 record. No playoffs, shockingly, for Jeff. The fourth matchup in Week 14 is the Manager versus Outlier. With a win here, the Manager will secure the first round bye week. If Outlier wins, he has a chance of making it into the playoffs. And the winner of this matchup is the Manager, winning 112 to 90. Top performers for him are Gibbs, Goff, and Kyron Williams. Top performers for Outlier, Achan, Miami defense, and Nico Collins. The Manager finishing the regular season 9-5. Outlier finishing 6-8. Congratulations to the Manager. He secures the first round bye week. The fifth matchup to discuss is Fratty Jones versus Squidward Tortellini. Fratty Jones already securing the first round bye prior to this week. Squidward Tortellini had a chance at the first round bye with a win. Fratty Jones wins 113 to 84. Fratty Jones top performers T. Higgins, Dak, and Jake Bates. Squidward Tortellini, unfortunately the duck of the week. His top performers Joe Burrow, welcome back, Chase Brown, and Alec Pierce. Fratty Jones finishing the regular season 11-3. Squidward Tortellini finishing 8-6. We will see both of them in the playoffs. The sixth and final matchup to discuss in Week 14 is Iraqi Bomb Squad versus Drake. Bomb Squad can secure the playoff spot with a win. Drake has a chance at the playoffs if he wins. Iraqi Bomb Squad finally gets the win, 133 to 120, securing his spot in the playoffs. His top performers are Puka, Darnold, and Waddle. Top performers for Drake are Pollard, Aubrey, and Jalen Warren. Bomb Squad finishing with an 8-6 record. Drake finishing with a 6-8 record. No playoffs for Mr. Drake. And looking at the standings, you see Fratty Jones and the Manager securing the first round buys with 11-3 and 9-5 records, respectively. Couple of X's here: Bamford Legend, Bomb Squad, Tortellini, and Just My making his way into the playoffs with the 7-7 record. Unfortunately, everybody below him with the E, we will be seeing them in consolation. I know everybody wants to see the playoff bracket first, but we are going to start with consolation, get these shitters out the way. We have Drake versus Outlier, Airline Avengers versus Jeff, hashtag I don't give a fuck, damn, poor Zach. And then we have Saquon versus Intimidation Omega, who ends up falling from grace in the consolation bracket. Looking at the playoff bracket, Fratty with the bye, Manager with the bye. The two matchups we will be looking forward to in the first round of the playoffs: Squidward Tortellini versus Iraqi Bomb Squad. Squidward Tortellini with a 2-0 record against Bomb Squad in 2025. In our second playoff matchup, Just My versus Bamford Legend. Just My squeaks his way into the playoffs. Bamford Legend has a 1-0 record against Just My in 2025. And so, folks, the real game begins now. The HFL playoffs are about to take place. We will see who makes their way closer to that championship glory, who will make their way closer to the last place shit stain. Of course, my name is Jimmy Foosball. Thank you for watching. Playoffs begin now. Let's get this party started. I will see you guys next week. Peace.